Whoa.
Ah!
Hey, buddy. That's literally a Danzig centerfold, guys.
There he is.
Hey, buddy.
Uh-oh, you're ripping Danzig.
Well,
oh, man.
He's already getting
ripped. I was looking at this centerfold.
Janie Lane. Oh. Who the hell is that? Oh, my God.
They want to rock and roll.
This is Metal Muscle. So obviously Danzig was going to be the centerfold in Metal Muscle.
Yeah.
Who else would be better suited? Maybe Kane Roberts, Alice Cooper's guitar player. Do you know him?
Yes.
We'll put a picture of him right here.
Did anybody actually listen to Pretty Boy Floyd?
No, that's why they failed. They failed, if you recall. They were one of those kind of wannabe also-rans, is how you would have to classify Pretty Boy Floyd.
Oh,
hey, Pretty Boy. Isn't that what Newman calls Keith Hernandez? Oh, my God. Is that Sebastian Bach?
Yep. Look at him.
Don't look too closely at him. Let me show you something here. This is hilarious, too. Because, okay, I don't want to speak ill of the dead, because, whatever, it sucks. But this dude thought he was being hip with his suicidal tendencies, all cap, painter cap, up rim. I'm surprised he didn't write, like, suicidal or engine, like the guy from Anthrax wrote.
Cherry pie.
Yeah, just like, yeah. Well, see, that they wouldn't have even been smart enough to do that. Like, Gene Simmons was wearing, like, Misfits shirts at a certain point because it was hip. Gene Simmons never listened to the fucking Misfits.
No, of course he didn't.
It's fucking ridiculous. And, what's his ass? The guitar player from Winger was wearing a Sam Hain shirt and some pics. Okay. It's like, don't get me started. That's a whole different subject.
This brings us to our subject.
Vlog.
On today's vlog, gang, we are doing the top 20 metal album covers.
You know what, though, gang? I actually didn't count the number, so it might not be 20. It might be a little more. It might be a little less. But you know what I'm going to start with?
It's a very unprofessional.
I'm going to start with one just to be even less professional. Because it's not an album. But I do like this band a lot. And, and this is better than any of their actual album covers.
It is.
That they actually had. So,
number one.
One of the best record covers ever.
I got pictures of naked ladies.
Yeah. Look at that chainsaw codpiece. And then, I don't really understand why it's green vinyl. Shouldn't it be like red? The American record label wouldn't put it on the first album, so it had to go to a different record label out of Great Britain.
Is it true that now he won't perform that song anymore because he's born again?
Yeah, we've talked about that before. Apparently he's Christian and his Christian values.
Blackie, why?
It's
from
so
Jackie
stupid.
to Blackie. It's not okay.
From Jackie to Blackie. We should make that a segment in our vlog.
From Jackie to
Blackie, where you tell Blackie Lawless things that he should start doing with his career.
Coming in every single vlog from now on.
I think that's kind of a no-brainer.
That's how we're going to end the vlog.
The vlog. But yeah, so amazing. I mean, come on. He's got pictures of naked ladies. It should be like dancing through his head. Yeah, we do too. See, Blackie, there's no reason to be ashamed of pictures of naked ladies.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Okay, let me...
See how unprepared my co-host is?
Yeah, well... You know what?
So I'll do my segment now.
Reverse alphabetical.
From Jackie to Blackie. Hi, Blackie.
Hi.
I'm Jackie. I'm so upset about the Christian thing. It's okay if you want to be a Christian, I guess, if that's your thing, which I guess it is.
But I mean, if it messes up your career, then that's dumb.
Excuse me, this isn't Aunt Nita Blackie.
I can interject if I feel it's necessary, right, gang?
All anyone wants to hear is you fucking like a beast.
Right, I mean, like, it's seriously, man. Okay, yeah. You're a Christian. That's great, man. But do you think Lemmy could have not played Ace of Spades? That would have been stupid.
Right. So you're not going to play...
You're not going to play your best song?
Your best song.
Pretty much the only song anyone wants to hear. Okay, well, maybe I Want to Be Somebody, and maybe Blind in Texas.
I was going to say, I love Blind in Texas.
Yeah, I like those songs a lot, too.
Well, until our next segment, Blackie. Looking at you.
Yeah. All right, so again, these aren't really in order.
Number 2.
I love Dio, and I don't actually think this is like a masterpiece. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, that's
Holy Diver. And it's literally, Holy Diver. There's the priest. He's diving.
He's diving.
And then there's
They
the
should have
evil
had him
guy.
just jumping off of like a pool.
Yeah, that would have been better. If he was diving with the chain, he could be attached to the chain still. That would be funny.
But it still deserved a spot on the list.
And then that guy could be holding it from a diving board.
Right.
And the priest is diving off a diving board. That would have been better, Dio. But still.
Yeah, deserved a spot on the list.
Hilarious.
Yep.
And definitely has to be there for sure.
Yep. Number 3.
Oh, whoa. I don't, once again, I don't know how that got there.
Glory.
I mean, this, yeah.
I've never listened to that album. What are you talking about? I'm just a boy.
I'm just a boy. But, yeah, look at that one, though.
This is a good fucking cover. Number 3.
Gang.
Kiss, Love Gun. I know, blah, blah, blah. You've seen it a million times. Well, see it again because it's
Still
really fucking
great.
cool.
And this one and Destroyer are kind of equally as great, but this has the babes.
Yeah, Kiss
Destroyer
babes.
doesn't have babes.
That's right.
And the back cover is cool, the same thing. But
This is also one of my top favorite Kiss albums. So,
and then,
hand in hand.
not a cover, but we do have the Love Gun. Bang!
It's fucking cool. Be jealous. Be jealous.
Yes. I'm jealous, and I own it. We own it.
You got that for me as
I
a
got
present.
it her for Christmas a couple years ago.
I said I always wanted the Love Gun, babe.
And I found
Gun
it.
because mine didn't have it.
And I found it.
Found
That's how
it.
thoughtful I am. Gang.
Oh.
That's how
Sometimes.
thoughtful. Okay, this is what I deal with. Like I keep telling you people.
4.
Okay.
What do we got?
You know what? This is one of those ones. The one I'm going to talk about right now, I didn't put in here just because I included them elsewhere. But Black Sabbath's Born Again album, right here.
Why isn't that on this list? I thought
Excuse
we
me,
put it there.
right here.
Yeah, well.
Do it right
I
here.
did. And then
I didn't want to include it because I'm already including them a couple times. But I love that album cover.
Me
It's
too.
much maligned and it really annoys the crap out of me that people say it sucks.
It's evil.
Same with this because
Goofy as
hell
shit,
yeah.
but it should be on the list.
Yeah, I mean metal's supposed to be goofy as shit.
That's extra hilariously goofy.
Yeah, and I mean, come on, the re-releases had it was just like drops of blood.
Dare
or
I
something
say,
dumb.
I think this cover is goofier than the Dio cover.
Come on, obviously this is ridiculous.
I love it.
I think they went down to the
Goofy as
county
fuck.
fair and paid the guy that was
Yeah.
like $10 doing
You
portraits.
airbrush.
He was making those planets, with like the planets and the moon.
and writing like Jennifer.
And the back cover's cool too. Got the classic.
Do some glitter on it.
Yeah. So, I love this record cover. And actually, to me, it's a whole different issue, but to me, this is the Exodus only put out one album, and this is it.
Agreed.
Sorry.
Oh, the next one, number 5, I think is a spectacular, awesome, classic metal album cover. If you ever pick it up off the ground there.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking
so great.
love this
It's
cover.
so great because like somebody actually was like, "Oh yeah, let's do it," and they did it, and it's fucking
And it rules.
ridiculous.
Look at this.
Violence and Force by Exciter. Look at the
And
monster
Force.
hand breaking in. She's like, "Oh no, don't break in, monster!" But he already broke off the lock. He already
Yeah.
broke off the lock.
He's a heavy metal maniac, and
He's
he's
a
gonna
heavy
kill
metal
you.
maniac.
And
then what, you know what it says on the back? Leave behind the weak. We must take the strong in hand. Together are the wicked. Violent forces in command.
I always forget Exciter was a 3-piece.
Yeah, it's really weird. The drummer was the singer too. If you didn't know.
No, it's one of those bands.
They were the Eagles of thrash metal.
Still love them.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty weird.
That
But
is weird.
nonetheless, Exciter was actually really good.
And that's a very cool
And this
cover.
is an awesome album cover.
All right, we're on to number 6, gang.
Come on, this is actually literally a work of art.
This
not
is
just album
fucking
cover art.
beautiful. Beautiful
HR
and evil.
Giger, and I learned it from the Giger documentary that was
That was a good
on a
documentary.
couple years ago. It's pronounced Giger, not
I always
Geiger.
thought it was
HR Giger.
What are you
This
gonna
is
do?
pretty blasphemous and evil,
It is.
gang.
And that's before fucking he went bald.
Right, he's not wearing a hat, but he is wearing Viking
We know why
gear.
you wear the hat.
Look at the Viking
We know.
gear. I think
We know what that
everybody knows.
means.
Right, I mean, no one's fooled. Like, I just likes wearing a hat.
Yeah.
No.
He's just very cold
doesn't.
all the time.
Oh, there's more Giger.
Tom G.
goodness
Warrior is a
in the
tad bit
gatefold.
nipply. That's really fucking cool.
Yeah, look at the
It's a beautiful
Viking
album.
gear, but yeah. You know what I don't like, even though I love this album?
What?
It's not Martin on bass.
Oh.
It's some guy, Dominic Steiner.
That's right, this album.
Martin co-wrote a bunch of the tunes, and he should have obviously been on this album.
Yeah.
But R.I.P. dude.
Yeah,
but,
that was a sad one.
Yeah, but still, a great album cover. There's a great scene in that Giger doc. First of all, you should just watch it, period, because he's an amazing artist, and it's a great story. He's a really interesting, weird guy. But there's a great scene because apparently him and Tom G. Warrior were actually really good friends, and when they're interviewing Tom, Giger is in the next room or something, and they're talking to Tom about what do you think about HR or Giger, him and whatever, and Tom says he's very important to me, and then Giger walks in and says, what were you saying? And the interviewer says, oh, he was saying you're very important to him. How do you feel about that? And he says, we're very important to each other.
It was a nice moment.
It wasn't.
Number 7.
Celtic Frost, another one, because it's a Bruegel painting,
really
I believe,
cool
if I'm not
album cover,
mistaken.
too. Yeah.
Yes. Really awesome artwork. Celtic Frost knew the importance of good artwork. I guess Tom G still does. I mean, you could pick pretty much almost any Celtic Frost album except for maybe Cold Lake.
Yeah.
But what's up with the NASA shirt? Apparently he was... it's like the NASA shirt is like up there with the Thrasher shirts now, like people wear them. But
NASA gear's a thing. Every time I go to Target, they have NASA.
But not in
shirts.
1986. It wasn't. He was
into space,
and
man.
Martin is back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he always should have been.
8.
Number 8, gang.
Not like spectacular, but cool.
Cool, classic.
I think they stole it from Venom.
Even though it's hilarious because the Quorthorn, I'm sure that was his birth name. Quorthorn claimed that he wasn't even into Venom. It's like when Kingdom Come
It's a better name.
claimed they weren't into Led Zeppelin. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, gang, it's just classic. There's a stupid devil guy. Oh no, I mean evil, scary devil guy.
Totally scary.
And then shit, gang.
Just classically, aesthetically pleasing
Yes.
metal cover. And they stole.
So,
9.
Another band that deserves multiple entries.
I love this cover. This is a cool cover. This artwork is really cool.
Wait, why am I drawing a blank? The artwork is by they were brothers, but it's one of they were the Hildebrandt brothers. This one was done by Greg Hildebrandt. They did stuff together, but they did a lot of fantasy, sci-fi, D&D type of artwork. It's really cool. What does it have to do with the title? I couldn't even tell you.
I
mean, maybe this is the mob, and maybe they ruled and killed a guy on the Shroud of Turin.
Want to know a funny true story about this album cover? I do love it. When I first bought this album, I didn't really look at the cover. I just kind of bought it, and I was like, oh, where did I put that album? The one of like the bathroom cover. I thought it looked like a dirty
it's like
tiled
a shower
bathroom.
curtain? Oh, well, yeah, well, it does. And then that's kind of like a shower curtain there.
Yeah,
it's a shroud of
that's what I mean.
Curtain.
Mob rules in the bathroom.
This shroud of curtain. You don't get it, but it's actually kind of funny.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. 10, I think?
I don't remember, but you know what? Same band, different singer.
Yeah,
Really
classic
cool.
cover.
Again, there's a lot of Black Sabbath album covers, but I love this one. It's really, obviously, again, to use the overused word, iconic, but it's really cool. Graphics are awesome, even though it's the same on the back, gang.
Yeah. It's cool though. It reminds me, it's like...
No, it's not. It's not even backwards.
No. It's like that classic Elvis cover and like the London Calling cover.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. Good call.
Just pleasing.
It really is
layout
kind of like that.
that.
And then on the front cover, Ozzy's yellow and the writing's white. On the back, Ozzy's white. The writing's
I like
yellow.
the back better.
Yeah, me too. And then the inside's cool. You not only have a gatefold, but you have this like booklet.
Yeah, it's snazzy.
Ozzy there, and then
that must have been very expensive.
Rocking crowd. I didn't even show it. Maybe I should start by showing it.
Show it, dork.
There's Ozzy.
See what I put there?
Catastrophe. We got a crowd scene. Whoa. We got, what do we got?
I don't know. What do we got?
Oh, then we got Bill Ward and Tony. Tony, I am A.
He's all, do you think I can jump off this?
He's all, would that be extreme? He's all, manana. But, yeah.
Step off. All right.
He's all, step off, Ozzy.
On to number 11.
Well, like I'm saying, technically, this is the same band. And I wanted to get a little bit modern. We can't have just all old stuff, right? Heaven and Hell, which really is
cool
Black Sabbath.
cover.
And this is really cool. I like it sort of how it's like sort of jazz influence. It has all the band members' names on the front cover.
Why you just ruined it?
Why?
I hate jazz related.
I told you before, jazz has good graphics, whether you like the music or not. And I do like some jazz. I love the Devil Guy.
Yes.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Kind of an overlooked album, too, which is annoying because it's great.
It is great.
Great album. Back cover's cool. Little sparse and spare, but good, cool, quality graphics. It has a gatefold. Oh, it has a poster.
Oh.
Let's look at the poster, gang. The gatefold is just...
Pull it out.
Pull it
The
out.
poster.
When in doubt, pull it out. You might get in trouble, gang. Don't necessarily listen to me. Oh,
Oh, that's a nice poster.
it's them.
I don't think we ever even looked at the poster.
What's on the bottom? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, look at that, gang. That's pretty cool. I should frame that
Nifty.
one day.
You should.
Yeah.
It's lovely. That's a lovely poster.
Loverly.
Very lovely.
Yeah. It's just, it kind of annoys me that they had to be called Heaven and Hell to
Yeah.
not make some person angry who was somebody's wife and manager.
I don't know what you're talking about.
For fuck,
Wrong.
for fuck's sake, bloody hell! Yeah, well,
I like
that's
that our
what all
British
English
people,
people sound like.
this isn't the same no matter who
so
we're being.
here I want to give you
All
an
right,
example.
number
where
12.
well, this is kind of a dubious achievement award. So is it really number 12?
Okay, this is a not number 12.
I'm going to show you this because
This is gonna
this
be
band
a
was actually good.
mention-worthy.
Philadelphia's own Black Task. But if you can see, this is just a blank black record. This is a Xerox glued on there.
cool, though.
It does. And the back is also black with
It's just like a sticker, guys.
Xerox.
It's a fucking sticker.
It's not even sticker. It's glued. I can
It's
feel
glued.
the bubbles. Look, feel it.
Oh my gosh, it is. It looks awesome though.
It's actually all right. So maybe this sort of dubious, but it gets
I was
counted.
going to give it an honorable mention, but now
And
maybe it should just be number
Black
12.
Task was cool. I remember my old band. We were a hardcore band, and we were playing in Philadelphia, where these guys are from. And I had a mohawk at the time, but I was wearing a Metallica shirt, which she still wears. And these dudes,
People try to buy it off of me on the streets.
yeah, these dudes showed up. It was back in those days, if anyone was around back then, where metal guys started showing up at hardcore shows. And they were eyeballing me because I had a Metallica shirt, and then they gave me this record. And they were good. I actually ended up seeing them later on in Philly with my brother's band, Oblivion, and COC, and Black Task. That was a good show.
Number
Yeah.
13.
This is cool because it's sort of like the Some Girls of thrash metal.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that. That's
Chicago's
high tech.
own. I don't know why I call them Zoetrope. I don't give a fuck. For some reason, on the back of both of the records, it says pronounced E-trope.
Really?
But that's stupid. We're not doing that. See that
E-trope.
right there? Pronounced E-trope.
Oh, you're right.
Not doing it.
No.
It's going to be
Zoetrope.
Zoetrope.
Sorry. We're changing your name.
And yeah, that's just dumb. But it's like the Some Girls, but it's like
a very
gangsters,
cool cover.
life of
Yeah.
crime. Look at the tough guys on the back. You don't want to mess with them.
I'm a little intimidated.
Yeah, they're pretty scary.
Their hair
dudes.
is
But this
huge.
record's really good. Both of the records are really good. And wait a minute, is this another singing drummer? I
Oh
have to
my
confirm,
God.
but I think it might just be.
What is with the singing drummers, metal bands?
It's kind of weird,
We're all
right?
Phil Collins fans, apparently.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Why does it not list who everybody is? But I'm pretty sure.
Oh no, that's backing vocals.
Pretty sure that's it, and it tells you who the gangsters are that they have. Okay. Okay, well, it doesn't say, but I am fairly certain that the drummer was the singer. And probably another reason But this band didn't really get that big because nobody likes that, even though they're really good. And it comes with a cool poster.
Oh, that is a cool
Whoa,
poster.
look at that.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I kind of want to steal that idea.
I don't know why neither one of the records, I think they actually had a third, so no one needs to be like, they actually had a third.
Actually.
But both their first two records are really good and not reissued and not on streaming sites, which I don't understand.
I really fucking hate that guy's hair, otherwise it's good. This one. Right here. His looks like his like.
He had
like,
curly hair.
Like
what was he gonna do? It's hard when you have curly hair and you want to be metal. You know what I mean? It's not that easy.
He's got like an Uber perm though. It's horrible.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't blame him. What are you gonna do? You want to be cool, but you got curly hair.
It's just not possible. That's why you fry your hair to death until it's not curly anymore, like I did. True story, folks.
The Zoetrope, good band. Really good. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm sure it's on YouTube, but it is not
Look 'em up.
on streaming sites. So, is this on Metal Blade or Combat? I was going to say Brian Slagle, rectify the situation. It's on Combat, so it's got nothing to do with Brian Slagle.
Damn it, Brian Slagle, you're useless.
Well, you can still figure it out, Brian Slagle. So, maybe you're not useless. Get on it. Reissue this on Metal Blade, because as far as I'm concerned, Metal Blade and Combat, they weren't at all, but they're sister labels.
They're sister labels because you said they are.
Yes. To me, they were both the preeminent, predominant independent metal labels of the era and Megaforce. So I guess there's three, but Megaforce, had a lot of weird things. So Metal Blade.
Number 14.
I mean, come on, man. Come on, man.
Wrong album, but.
It's okay.
Still appropriate.
I love the early graphics too.
I love
actually.
this. I was going to say this should be on the list because the Minotaur crap.
But I mean, this is so cool because
if anybody wants to send us one of those paper people Slayer guys for Halloween, for Christmas, we won't say no.
Stand up, yeah. And this is so cool because it's like at first glance it's kind of just like whatever, maybe a little somber.
But then you have to actually
creepy.
look at it,
and then you look at it and it's like, oh, it's totally evil, man.
Yeah, it's really totally evil. Yeah,
kind of reminds me of like the back cover of Earth AD by the Misfits, but in painting form.
Yeah,
you know
and I love this picture on the back.
The band cover, the band picture, I love it. Yeah,
it's fucking classic Slayer shot.
Grabbing hair and.
That's my second favorite Slayer picture.
What's
my first is the
with the girl on the altar.
Yeah, the girl and the blood.
Hanneman's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Maybe his wife. I don't know. At the time, she was his girlfriend.
His groovy lady.
Yeah, his groovy lady. We're gonna have two by this band because, first of all, she wanted a different one, and I like them both, so I picked them both. Slough-Egg. Out of San Francisco, California, originally from State College, Pennsylvania.
Look at Mike.
Yeah. This one's great because it's
you look cool, is what I meant to say.
The artwork is by the guy who did all those D&D, like dungeon
This is a really
modules.
cool album cover. It's just like a fucking arms and 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 arms.
Well, for some reason, the guy's name is escaping me right now.
It is a cool cover.
It's really cool, and Mike's all, hey, buddy. So that's a good one.
All right, so should this be a package deal of number 15 or?
We'll make this.
All right, this is a doubled whammy.
15.
Because this is my favorite Slough-Egg album.
I like it too.
Cover.
I'm not saying I don't like this. I'm just saying.
I fucking love Apes. I married one.
And I love apes. I love gorillas and apes and monkeys too. Ape Uprising.
Cool cover. And this is a really cool album too. If you haven't heard it, it's fucking
still
cool.
Smells like. Unfortunately,
so
Mike Scalzi had a fire in his apartment, and it smells a little charred.
Oh, it does.
Yep. But cool.
See,
Ape Uprising, appropriate artwork. Look
Very
at that,
cool
gang.
artwork.
They're all. We overturned a car. Yeah. And the water damage you can see in this is from when they were the SF fire department. FD was putting out the fire. It's got a little wet.
They put it out a fire of desire.
They put it out, gang.
No, I really like this
artwork.
Really the whole cool, inside's really cool. Check it out. I'll get out of the way. It's very cool.
Dang, gang.
Dang, gang. It's got a booklet and everything.
Booklet, man. Oh, man. This is actually really cool.
That's a high... Damn, Slough-Egg. That's a fancy fucking book in there.
They look hilarious. But yeah, cool booklet. Cool artwork in general, gang.
Yeah.
Cool band. If you haven't checked out Slough-Egg before, check them out.
Do it. They're cool.
Slough-Egg. Still putting out records. Still rocking in the world. not just the USA. In fact, they rock in Europe more than they rock.
I was gonna say they actually less frequently rock the USA.
We played with them. Chesty Malone played with them once in New York City.
They left pubes in our soap, and I was really
Did we talk about that, or is that
We
just?
did not. I said it on Facebook. I was talking about Thanksgiving memories.
It gave her some PTSD when
I came out yelling like a fucking mother. Who left fucking hair in my soap?
They left pubes on our soap.
That's disgusting.
We still like you guys.
Yeah. Just a little less.
Like a short and curly.
Like a short and curly hair less.
Like 5 of them. It was like a beard.
Oh, it was disgusting. It was fucking covered. It was disgusting. Anyway, number 16.
She was flipping out. She's like, come here, come here. I was like, why? I was like, oh, the soap's growing a beard.
It was really gross. When fucking
she was like, they're your friends. I was like, I don't know.
Okay, so hang on. I'll there's more funny part to the story. So this was before we had our girl Soupy fixed. And
oh yeah, so our cat, that's our girl Soupy.
And Mike Scousy, the singer of Slowfag, and our
they had
buddy.
leather vests.
Now they're sweaty, disgusting leather vests, and they left them on the ground.
Cats like smelly things.
And Soupy came and sprayed on them.
She peed on their stuff. And
we didn't tell them because we didn't know what to say. And then, like, years later, like this year, I think you told
last year,
him.
Christmas in 2019, I mentioned it to Mike.
And he was like, oh, I never noticed.
He's like, oh.
We're like, our cat's totally peed on your vest. But that's what you get for leaving pubes in someone's soap. Number 16. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
One of the best of all time metal album covers.
Black metal.
Lay down your souls to the gods, rock and roll.
Yeah. Metal tenfold. Heck yeah, gang. And look at Mantis on his sweet Japanese motorcycle. And then this is a terrible pressing because you can't really see anything.
Yeah, the pictures are really washed out.
Sounds okay, but he's got a sweet motorcycle. And Kronos, it looks like it's like his bedroom. It's probably his mom's basement, but you can't see him and you can't even see Abaddon. Unfortunately, I had an original press of this and I gave it to my friend James. Woody, I hope you still have it.
James, what the fuck?
I felt bad because I can't remember. Somebody had stolen his copy or
I'm sorry, James.
Yeah, so I gave it to him.
What a nice guy.
I'm a heck of a guy.
Bill, you're screwed. That's one of my favorite albums.
Yeah, I know. He was all bummed. I was like, here you go, buddy. Will you stop crying?
All right, well, we love you, James. Woody.
I can't remember. You know what I think it was? It was one of those things, and we've all been there, so I'm not trying to put James down. Yeah, this is what happened. He actually worked at Bleecker Bob's in Hollywood, and he needed money, and he sold a bunch of his records, and he had sold that, and he was super bummed about that in particular. So I said, you know what, buddy? If you cheer up and stop crying, you can have my copy. So I gave him
It was a nice moment again.
This is going to be a co.
17.
This will be a co for sure, because
we both chose.
I just want to say that this is awesome. It's not an album. Awesome. It's a 12-inch, but it's Pusshead, who spanned punk, hardcore, and metal artwork. He actually did a Rush t-shirt.
No.
Yeah, I think he did a Motley Crue one, too. He did a lot of weird things.
I know he did a Motley Crue one. I saw that. I follow that, like, Pusshead shirt page or something. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
But actually, when I saw Motley Crue in 88 or 9, and I saw somebody wearing a Rush. It was for the Roll the Bones album, which the album covers like a kid.
No idea.
But this was like, Pusshead's version of that is like a skeleton kid kicking bones.
I hate their band picture on the back of this, even though the front cover is really cool.
I kind of like it.
They look like dorks.
Well, yeah.
You look like dorks, Metallica.
They look okay. Jeez. Well, you hating on for all wearing shades?
Around in our sheets. Yeah, how'd you know? That's what's bothering me. That's literally my problem with that picture.
I think it's cool. And Pusshead artwork, man.
Yes, on the front, now on the back. My choice for Metallica was this next album.
And then this is definitely co, though, because
what number was this? 17?
17 is what 17. You said.
Yes,
actually,
that's correct. Did you just break that?
No, but let me see if I...
Oh, you broke it.
It's broken. Gang.
It's dead.
No, cool.
We're okay?
Yes.
Okay. Do some editing here. Yes.
What are you gonna do? It happens.
Okay. So the real number 17.
Well, they're co-17.
Co-17.
Because they never, Metallica, well, yeah, they did. I was going to say they never actually used Pusshead artwork for an actual album cover, but they did.
They indeed did.
Do I need to say? I don't know. I don't even want to say what they used it for, but they did. Okay.
Not that.
Not
but
this one.
I fucking
Probably
love this album.
my favorite Metallica album.
Mine too. That's the T-shirt I have that's older than me that he gave me. That fucking
it's not
people
older than you. It
literally
came out when you were 2. I got it in 85.
That people literally try to buy off me when I wear it down the street.
Yeah, this is cool.
It's fucking perfect.
Because it also kind of looks like, State Fair artwork.
Right, but it still looks like
metal. Yep. And then look at the back, how important this was. Kirk Hammett's wearing a Discharge T-shirt. That was fucking epic at the time. With a metal band wearing a punk shirt.
Very cool.
And, yeah, totally cool. Cliff's all...
Yeah, pretty good.
He's all really feeling it. He's all...
extra feeling it.
And on the inside, this is cool. Not the album cover, but yeah, they look like dorks here.
It's better in the Shades picture.
I like how they're like sitting there in their undies, though. Hey guys, I'm just hanging out in my undies. I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go somewhere else. But yeah.
Yeah.
And I think James is actually wearing a GBH T-shirt in this picture.
That is pretty nifty as well.
Yeah. So that was huge at the time.
Huge.
Huge, really big.
Right. Bringing us to number 18.
And this is going to be another cull. I couldn't.
Yeah, this is another double whammy because we talked about both.
Another one that needed to have 2 entries.
Yeah, these are both great album covers.
Did I really just do that again?
You did it again. Why are you such a spaz? Look at it.
Really cool
Fucking
depiction.
awesome.
Every Motorhead album obviously has that guy.
But I love this back cover.
Snaggletooth Warpig, I think. Whatever the fuck it is. We'll call him George. And then, yeah, the back cover is awesome. This. I love it because, the writing and everything goes along.
Yep.
With the painting of them with all their snaggle teeth.
Yeah.
And this is also up there in my top 3 favorite Motorhead albums.
Agreed.
Also, along with this one. And this one's awesome.
Yes.
It has like the exploding.
Ooh, yeah, this one's really cool. It's
Overkill. Yeah. So cool.
Had to be a tie.
Yep. And cool back cover. Cool pictures of the band.
Nice layout. Easy to look at.
And so yeah, gang.
People like me with short attention spans need the pretty colors everywhere.
Yeah, oops, did I just spaz out again?
Number 19.
I like this one just because it's so like, is that even a real skull? I doubt it.
I doubt it.
And
I like it because it's so cheesy. Is why this is my favorite. It's like this is like we need to make a metal cover. Right. I got it, Jim.
And we don't have a whole lot of money to do it with.
Yeah.
Just like they didn't have a whole lot of money, if you listen to this album, to record it with either. But
I'm not a big Megadeth guy, but I like this album a lot.
I like this album and Peace Sells.
And Peace Sells.
That's about it. But
that's it. Yeah.
This is cool. And then they're like, oh, just knock over. What do you do for the back? Just knock it over.
Have the bone come spaz out by your
They're like, somebody go to the hardware store, get us some chains, and we're gonna do that.
I think they shot this album cover for like $4.
Yeah, and then they made a stupid reissue on Capitol where they did a drawing of this.
Oh yeah, that was stupid. I remember that. Yeah. This is cool though. This deserves the spot on the list for being a silly.
And hey, you can get official Megadeth merchandise. It's official.
There it is.
You're not going to get bootleg.
Is it going to be white like that?
Oh yeah, that'd be really weird. I want
an all white
Megadeth sweatshirt.
It'll look cool at the golf club when I go play polo with my friends.
So, a little bit weird, but still. And what do we have for the amazing insert? Oh, cool. They spent a lot of money on these graphics. But that's another reason why it's hilariously awesome.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to cap out the list. Look at this. You didn't count them, and this is perfect. We're at number 20.
That's really weird, gang, because I honestly didn't. She told me it's a 20. We said at the beginning. I said, I don't know. I really don't know.
Somehow pulled it out. And this is actually a pretty fucking goddamn
good way to end it. Because
metal cover to end it with. Stop moving the camera. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. I'm fired.
You are.
So you can't fire me. Are you going to replace me? All right.
This guy's going to replace you. Ack.
He's all ack. He's all Ace Frehley's coming.
Ace Frehley's coming.
Does it get much more metal?
No, it does not. This? Number 20, Number of the Beast.
Artwork by Derek, Blood and Guts Everywhere Riggs, and that's what it credits him officially on the inside of this record.
I like that.
And the back is hilarious.
Hilarious. This is like the funniest ever.
Looks like they're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
It looks like, remember color forms when you were it looks like the Iron Maiden color form.
But it's actually sort of cool if you look closely because there's a lot of the demon devil guys in the background.
Yeah. It's very cool.
That are on the front, like these guys.
Yeah.
And they're like, obviously Bruce Dickinson has to have a painted torch.
Obviously. Duh.
Pretty cool and pretty metal.
Yeah,
and
it's
then,
fucking cool.
Even the label on the one
side. Oh, I
side.
love that. Look at that. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Look at it. It's Eddie.
Cool.
He's crazy, everybody. Yeah. That's just
There's a hole.
Cool, but yeah.
It's fucking cool.
Yeah, not bad, gang.
All right. We did
That's it, gang.
Top 20 metal album covers.
As decided by us.
As decided by us. You think you can do a better list? You
can't.
But you could try and let us know in the comments.
You can certainly try. And again, to anyone who's out there going, I could do better, you didn't include... Who cares? Make your own
band in fucking Arkansas on that list.
Who cares? Make your own goddamn list. No one cares about your complaints. No one cares.
No one cares.
Okay? That's our list. So saith us, and we're right. You're wrong. And even if, who cares? If you want to say, oh, I'm right. Yeah. All right, whatever then. Who cares?
Be right in your own house. Right. In our house, we're right. And we're right anyway. Yeah. So it's okay. So we did top 20 hardcore album covers, top 20 metal album covers. Maybe we'll follow up with top 20 punk rock album covers.
We might just do that, gang. If you want to help us out, support us in these trying times, Venmo, Jackie B138, PayPal me. Chesty Malone. I don't know what I'm talking about.
PayPal.me/Chesty Malone. The links are below. Yeah. Underneath this video.
Love you, gang.
Subscribe. Tell your friends. And don't forget to go eat shitty albums.